Hello everyone and welcome to this week's healing session. Today we're gonna do a timeline shift inspired video for this week's big Lionsgate portal, which is gonna be bringing a lot of new energy into our timeline, help you manifest certain things, but also in a way just forcing us to upgrade, forcing us to level up, to finally step up our game. Try not to play small during this time. It's just going to confront you with everything you've been avoiding so far, just so you can be in that higher timeline that you're supposed to be right now. If you notice that this is something you've been struggling with the past few weeks, that you need a little bit more help here guiding into this and just settling in with this new energy, feel free to reach out for a one-on-one Reiki session or even a tarot reading to receive some guidance on what you should be doing during this time. If you really like my content and want to see more exclusive content, I have my Patreon, but also a YouTube membership for those that don't have a Patreon account. It's basically the same content, I just started posting it here as well. I also have some awesome products that you can use to work individually yourself, either with a ebook for doing shadow work prompts, or if you're more into the meditation based work, I also have a guided meditation for healing your mind and body. So thank you so much for listening, and let's get right into this session. Starting off with a incense cleanse, I choose for today the Witch Casket Healing Heart Incense. Let's see if I can get it to focus. I really like the back message where it says, surround yourself with the healing vibes of rose and jasmine. And it even says here a affirmation, which is, I surround myself with healing energies and vibrations which soothe my heart and soul. This is going to be really helpful if you've been feeling really anxious for the past few weeks. If you had, like me, terrible sleep where you could not rest almost for nothing. Tonight was the first good sleep in a while. Still a lot of wild dreams, but I feel energized. And it is because we have, like right now, a integration period where after all of this new energy coming in, just kind of like slowing down and settling a little bit, and we can finally start to, I would say, process what we have been given in a way. Let's use this candle to light up the incense. With my cool electrical lighter. While my family was over here on vacation, my brother was really obsessed with this candle. And let's set here the intention that this landscape portal is a really good experience for us. That it's going to be a smooth transition from the old timeline into this newer one. We have the worst part, I believe, behind us now, which was last week. But from here on, it should be a little bit more easier. But the energies are a little bit unpredictable. Let's go a little bit behind you, so we have everything covered. Focus a little bit here on your crown chakra, because that fourth chakra might be a little bit overloaded. And on your third eye as well. Those are your higher chakras, which are connected with the universe and your realities. They have been working endlessly every single day now, trying to catch everything that was given to them. Starting with the first crystal, a labradorite, to help us overcome our triggers. I know for a fact, in my experience, has been hard. A lot of things have been coming up which I thought have been healed, or at least patched up to a degree where it shouldn't interfere so much with my life, but the last week has proven that it's not the case. So the intention here is, instead of getting annoyed at your triggers, you want to take this time to learn, take advantage of what we need to pay attention to, and focus on healing. Maybe we need to rewrite the story in our mind right now, shift some perspectives. Whatever it is here that's gonna help you overcome it, instead of looking at it from a annoyed viewpoint, we're gonna take this as a knowledge-based perspective. What is this teaching me? How can I move forward after this? Labradorites are really good for transformation, and right now we're in a huge moment of change, so we want to take everything here that helps and supports it. And I feel like the church bells right now are kind of like our symbol here, or like a new beginning. I'll focus a little bit here on your mind, and then we're going to drag this down to the body, depending on what trigger might come up. You might be stuck in it the whole day, if you don't know how to navigate through it. The main point of those triggers coming up right now are for the emotions to be released, to basically feel them and let them go through the body. So we're gonna take it, drag it downwards. And here we're kind of like training our body to know what it needs to do the next time a trigger comes up. Instead of trying to repress it, I'm gonna actually work with the trigger this time. Preparing also your body to be able to handle these emotions coming up. Sometimes we suppress certain things because we feel like we're not ready for it yet. But right now we are, and we're so much more stronger and capable than we think we are. So allow yourself that chance to finally close off that chapter. Next, we're gonna focus on fully surrendering, which might be the biggest part here. I'm just gonna help you relax, get into a receiving mode. The more you fight against this timeline shift, the harder it's gonna be on you, and you're also risking repeating cycles and patterns. And if you truly are open to change, you would want this new opportunity. I'm gonna focus a little bit on your root chakra, because that one might be a little bit frazzled right now, depending on what happened in your life. You feel like you have been thrown out of balance, that the stability of your life has been ripped from underneath your feet. So we're just gonna focusing here on balancing that one out a little bit, which is gonna allow this surrendering to be so much easier and effortless. Taking that feeling of safety, spreading it out through the body. Going to repeat that 2 more times before we move on to our next intention. I'm going to be focusing here on integrating this new energy. At first it might feel really foreign and out of place, and we just want to be able to move with it with ease and as if we are accustomed to it, like it's really natural, you're used to it, even though it's just completely new energy. Maybe even you might feel like your mindset has changed and shifted as well. That can happen as well, that you feel like you wake up and you're a new person in a way, totally acceptable. That might happen a lot right now during the next, I feel like after the Lionsgate portal we still will have a lot of active energy. I want to use here a snow quartz. It is a stone that has a lot of feminine energy, and the Divine Feminine is mostly known for its receiving properties. So you don't feel like you have to chase after something, you can just sit back and relax and let it kind of like wash over you, which is exactly what we need to integrate this energy, kind of like go with the flow here. Let your body soak up these new energies and claim them as your own. as our last intention, we're gonna use this energy to help us step up our game. I'm gonna use a selenite point. And with the tip, just gonna be dragging your energy. The point for this Lionsgate portal is to match our energy and frequency, or vibration, if you want to call it that way. We're supposed to match it to a higher timeline. So the energy right now is here, and if you're here, it's not going to come down. You're forced to go up and match it that way. That requires a little bit of self-discipline, a little bit of work on yourself, believing more in yourself, changing your self-concept, whatever it is that it takes. It's gonna help you figure it out, but as well as find motivation to do it. I like that drive, that passion that you need in order to put the work behind it. Done a aura flow so that you're nice and ready. May you successfully pass this Lionsgate portal with a new improved version of yourself. Hope you enjoyed this session. Let me know what experiences you've had so far with the past energies. What you notice has become better, what feels so much more lighter now, and I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye everyone.